Morning, family. It's been a while since I've been on, right? So I thought this morning I'm gonna do something a little different because I need to get ready and I want to talk to y'all. I've missed you so much, but at the same token, I have to go out today, and I have a son who's very impatient. So when he comes, he's gonna want me to be ready. So I'm gonna put my makeup on while I'm talking to you, if that's okay. So to let you know what happened recently, I'm getting all my makeup here. We're gonna just dump it. And I got put in Facebook jail. Isn't that crazy? The more that these things happen, the more I realize that, I'm using cover up. If it wasn't for the fact that, see, what I went through matters. All the trauma stuff I went through matters because it was the perseverance. Sorry, I have to do it like that, but I got to get it all kind of. Perseverance is what, you know, got me through everything. I can't do that. That's not going to work. Perseverance, there's a saying that we do what we know until we know better. And so that was basically my life in a nutshell. I'm going to do it with my fingers. Everybody likes to do it with a sponge, but I know yesterday I had to dampen the sponge just to get it to work. So I'm just going to do it regular. And as I get older, I'm noticing my skin is getting more blotchy, even though I'm careful. Like, I don't use a lot of soap or, I'm basically an ivory girl. So just a little bit of soap and water, wash with warm, rinse with cool to block your pores. Just a little something I learned. And I used to take a makeup class when I was locked away as a girl, but I never did anything with it because it was a wild thing. Anyway, as I was saying, I digress. So I missed y'all. And the fact of the matter is, I have certain beliefs and stuff. Actually, my middle name is Ann, too, by the way. So I'm not really being anyone else. I'm just using my middle name because they wouldn't let me access my account under my real name. I tried. It would say, oh, you have to do this. You have to identify your friends, or you have to identify your comments, instead of just sending me a code to my phone, which they have my number. So it's just them making it difficult for me to continue getting the word out about what I think and feel about V's and J's, jabs, and other things like that. And also our voices that are being taken away on a daily, as we see, like Facebook jail. Like, who would have thunk years ago? I could never have pictured myself, you know, being that person who was put in Facebook jail. Because I am a law-abiding citizen now, and at one time I was not. I was a real rebellious bitch. Seriously. So now I'm going to put a little eyeliner on just my eyes before I do my eyebrows. I handled this way better than I thought. I kept myself busy. I did get to go a few times to visit with my grandbaby, which definitely was something I'm sure God know I needed in the time when I couldn't reach out to you guys, because I love yous. And I love coming and talking to you, and I love sharing with you. And God bless Allison for allowing me to be in the group, because you have to ask to come in the group. And I was thinking, God, I hope she knows who I am. Because I'm glad I made her the moderator. I'd be stuck out of my own group, and wouldn't that be fun? But as I said, I've learned to handle things a lot better. There was a time when something like this would have enraged me to the point where I would have been, or just so depressed, I would have been crying for days. But, I don't do that anymore. I'm putting a little eyeshadow on because I like to accentuate my eyes, because they are one of the few things that I still have going for me, since everything else is grays coming in and etc., etc. You all know what I'm talking about, right? So those of us that are over 50 anyway, and you all know that I'm 60, so I'm definitely an older woman now, or a mature woman, let's say that. So how I handled it this time, there was disappointment, but I also realized that I'm on the side of truth in this time. So if people want to suppress me, everything I went through, the fighting, the survivor, the fight or flight, all of those things that I went through as a person in an abusive relationship, the gaslighting, I see all these things going on with us right now. Right before our eyes. I don't watch television, but I do go on YouTube and I see quite a few things there. I choose what I put in me. I choose what I believe, because my reality, I realized up until this point, was given or based on what I'd learned through, honest to goodness, media and all kinds of other things that are the news or whatnot. And I realized that as much as I want to think I'm a leader or was a leader, that I was a follower. And now I want to be a leader, because I love people. I care about people. Oops, gotta turn that over. Now it's time to do the whips. The whips. Where's my, oh, there it is. The lips. That is, and the medicine, I'm kind of flipping the gears here. The medicine for my eyes is working great as far as the itch and so forth. But the watering, it's a little better, but it's not 100%. And so I can wear makeup, and today I will be putting a little mascara on, but I'm just frustrated with the whole situation. Yes, I saw an eye doctor, not the allergy doctor, it's the 20th. Saw an eye doctor a couple weeks ago, going to follow up this week. They gave me the medication. It's wonderful. So what happens when I stop taking the medication? So this is another thing I'm going through with the landlord here. And Andy Mahalchik from News 28 was supposed to come out and video my apartment and do my story and help me and my neighbors in this apartment building. Sorry, I'm talking, so it's hard to do my lips. Give me a second. There you go. And if you want to make your lips look bigger, you outline them. And then you just color them in. Because as we get older, our lips do get, I used to have luscious lips. Now I have to kind of accentuate them and make them a little bigger using makeup, but that's okay. And I have lip gloss. So I'm excited to be back, but also I know that this is a 6-minute video already, and I'm going to have to upload it, and it's probably going to take forever. But I do love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Please keep me in prayer, because doing the right thing without animosity, because I believe in doing things in love, is very difficult. Sorry, I'm going to do my eyes while I'm talking to you all. It's very difficult. When you're being done wrong, the injustice of it. And how I used to handle things is not how I handle it now. I believe the universe, I believe God, and those that love me are out there rooting for me, and that everything's going to be as it should be. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go so I can upload this video. I love you. It's 7 minutes and 27 seconds. Mwah. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. How about that makeup job, yeah? Ooh. An older 60-year-old woman, you could still be beautiful. Love you guys. Have a beautiful one. Why won't it stop?